Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be painting. I was going through some of my stuff and I realized that I have a canvas, I have some paint, and I have some paintbrushes. So we're gonna get a little creative today, maybe do like a little chat with me type of paint with me vibe, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, I have this idea that I want to do where I paint like flowers just on a canvas. Mother's Day is this Sunday, so I think I might do like a painting Mother's Day gift type of thing, because my mother really likes flowers and I'm gonna paint her favorite flower. So I looked up a bunch of videos to like try and execute it, and I'm gonna be painting hyacinths today because that's her favorite flower. So yeah, if you want to come along for the journey and do this paint with me, then keep on watching. Now I think the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint this. I don't want white as a background, so I think I'm gonna paint it like a really pretty dark green is the vibe that I want. So the green options that I have, we have Hooker's Green, and then we have Viridian. And I think I'm gonna go more Viridian because I want like a more yellow toned green. It's gonna be like a dark background. Like I want like a dark green, like a almost black green. So yeah, this is the color. This is my palette, a paper plate, but we're gonna squeeze a little bit. Ooh, I hope this paint actually works. If not, acrylic paint, you can always add water to it. Like add water into it and then it should work. And then do I have black? Okay, I do have black. I like how it says black, but the color is like, this color right here is like literally gray. So really great start. The green is very chunky, like it's not, the texture of it is just like really chunky. So maybe I will do just black. Well, let me see. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, the color's pretty. So you know what, maybe I'll just stick with it because that color is actually really pretty. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, so this is just gonna be a slow process. So let's talk while I do this. There's like a couple things that I want to talk about. Today is Thursday. Today's Thursday the 11th, okay? Tomorrow, May 12th, is the first episode of All Stars season 8 for Drag Race. Literally, honestly, like I saw like a video of the queens that are gonna be on season 8 and I low-key was like, snooze. Like there's no really like queens that I love that are gonna be in that season. Unfortunately, especially coming off season 7, like having an all winners season, and then, you know, having literally like the best of the best winners on the season 7 All Stars. Like, I don't know how they're gonna top it. I mean, they're not, obviously. But like, none of like the queens that I love are in for season 8. So, I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but like, I can still be upset that there aren't queens that I actually like. I don't know about y'all, but like Candy Muse, I don't like Candy Muse like at all. And she's gonna be on season 8 and I'm like, ugh. If we're being honest, okay, if we're being very honest, I don't think that she should have been in the top. Like during her season, I do not think that she should have been in the top 3. Like I just don't. Like I really just don't think she should have been. So I saw a video where someone was like either predicting who was gonna be on that season or they were like announcing it. But I saw like Candy Muse was in that video and one of the comments was like, great, now this is gonna be just a whole nother season of Rue favoring Candy Muse. I'm just not a Candy Muse stan. Like I didn't really like her outfits. I didn't like her attitude. Like she just wasn't it for me. You know, honestly, it just like, it goes to show that the queens that go in there that kind of have like a nasty heart and a nasty attitude, you don't come out on the other side. I'm sorry, there was no way that Nina Benina Brown was gonna win. Like she just did not have a good attitude. Like it really matters the energy that you carry in this world. Like if we're gonna go there, like let's like go there. You can just tell like the queens that are just like, you know, kind of mean-spirited. They're always starting drama. Aside from like Fifi O'Hara, I feel like Fifi was like the one queen that actually made it to the top 3, but she didn't win. She didn't win, so there you go. So like other mean-spirited queens that didn't win, Roxy Andrews from season 5, like she just was so mean to Jinx, and like Jinx won, and she was very kind and very sweet. And like same thing with season 4, Fifi O'Hara was just so mean and so nasty. Like, of course she wasn't gonna win. And she clearly was just like, you know, insecure and jealous of Sharon the entire time because, you know, that was her biggest competition. Even though Sharon did scary, Sharon did goth, like she won for a reason because she had the range, you know? Yeah, by the time this video goes up, the first episode will already be out. So we'll have something to talk about the next time that I film. We can talk about the first episode of All Stars season 8. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna watch it obviously, and then I'll decide who I'm gonna be rooting for. But oh my God, season 7. See, I am a Jinx Monsoon stan. Like I love Jinx Monsoon. She's so freaking funny. She's so talented. And yeah, we love her. Okay, so before I get too ahead, I have painted the background, okay? This is the color. It's like a dark green. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my hair dryer and kind of dry it so that way I can be ready for the next layer. Okay, so here is the canvas all dry. I love the color and I like that there's kind of like a texture with the brush strokes. I kind of like that vibe. It's kind of like, you know, antique. So I think for the flowers, we're gonna do blue. I want to kind of do like maybe like a light teal. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Hooker's green and a little bit of cerulean to get a base color because I have to make the bulbs first, like the main circles for it. So I'm gonna mix up a color and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've mixed more color and I'm adding more bulbs, like I said, to the corners, and I think one more like in the middle. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm gonna dry it and then I'm gonna add the petals next. We'll see how that goes because I need like liquidy paint to do the petals. So we'll see. We shall see how this goes. I have no idea how old this paint is. I just found it under my bed. So yeah, note to self, if I'm ever gonna do a painting video again, buy new paint. I'm getting there. Like the texture is getting a lot better, but still not there yet. All right, so I've gathered the paint on my brush. You can see that it's like half blue, half white. So we'll see if this works. Ooh, it does work. Okay, yay. There's my first petal. Okay. Yay! Okay, so this is not a complete failure. So yeah, what has everyone been up to?
What's the cool jams?
I have been crocheting lately a lot. My current TV show fixation right now, well, for a while it was Modern Family. Now I think I'm on Psych for right now. If you've ever watched Psych, you're a real one. That show is easily one of my favorite shows of all time. The new Little Mermaid movie comes out this month, which I'm very, very excited for. I can't remember if Barbie comes out in June? Yeah, I think Barbie comes out in June. So I'm excited about that movie. It's hard to like paint and talk. Like I'm trying to like concentrate on painting and talk, but it's like hard. But yesterday it was the anniversary of the Bye Sister video. The one that broke the internet, the one that broke the beauty community. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. But I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. I kind of want to, I always want to like redo my island. Like I have this habit of wanting to just like start the game over and over again. I haven't done it, but like, you know, sometimes when you're so far into the game, but you want to do something different, like I don't want to spend the time to cut down a billion trees, you know, like I just don't want to do it. Like I just don't. But I'm like, I don't want to erase all of the work that I've done, you know? Like, I just don't. Because I have put, like, hours into that game. Probably not as much as, like, people on TikTok and YouTube and all that, but I put a good amount of non-Twitch streamer hours in. I think I have, like, maybe over 500 hours put into it. I got it in January of 2022, if that makes any, if that, like, means anything, because, you know, I can say, yeah, I've put like X amount of hours into it, and someone's like, well, I have 20,000 hours in it. It's like, well, you've also had the game since 2019. I didn't get it till literally 2022. So I have a 5-star island. I think the only thing that I have to do to like finish the game, I mean, you're never really like finished with it, but I have to catch 3 bugs, and then I have my museum filled. And then like all the Nook Miles things, like, yeah, I gotta do that. But I also have the expansion pack game thing where you go and design like people's houses, because that's the part that I love about Animal Crossing, is like doing my house. Like, I love the inside of my house. Maybe one day we'll do like a house tour of my Animal Crossing house, because it's cute. I've had it pretty much done for about a year now. There's like some things in my bedroom that I want to rejudge, like the upstairs level of the house. But like other than that, everything's pretty much done. Like my living room is very like retro, vintage, like 60s, 70s. And my basement is like a, what's the word? It's like a club. Like, it's like really cute. It's like a disco club. Very, very cute. Okay, this is my progress so far. So you have to do it in layers, like to layer the petals inside each other. So I'm doing like the outsides first, and then I'll take a hairdryer to it, and then I'll do the next layer, and then the next layer, and the next layer. So it's coming together. Like, I'm not a professional artist, but like, she's creative, you know? I have a very steady hand. Comes from being a good makeup artist. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the first layer, and then we'll check back in. All right, so first layer is officially done. I think it's looking good so far. I have to dry this layer, and then we can go into the next layer. And each layer is just gonna add more and more and more dimension. All right, so I've started the second layer. You can see she's kind of coming together. It's looking good. I will say, I think that it's gonna end up looking pretty, but I think that if the paint was better, like if it was actually liquid and not so thick, and I didn't have to spend so much time like fixing it, then I think that it would turn out like a little bit better. But I'm thinking that for, you know, what I have and how I'm using it, I feel like I'm doing like a really good job. So, I want to chat. Like, what should we talk about? Last night when I was thinking about making this video, I was like, oh, let me write down some talking points, because I want to talk. I don't want it to just be like me being quiet for 30 minutes. I wanted to like, you know, make it like a little chitty chatty, like let's catch up, that type of thing. So maybe we'll do that. So let's catch up. I think the last time that I made a video, aside from the video that I just put out, I think the last time I made a video, it was 2021? I want to say. I think it was 2021, because I still had an undercut. I'm glad it's grown out. Literally all of 2022, I spent growing out my undercut, and we're finally grown out. I'm ready to have long hair again. Like, I miss having long hair. I feel good. I feel good having long hair too. My hair is really healthy. I mean, it's always healthy, but I like having healthy hair, because my hair before, like years ago, was not healthy whatsoever. I straightened it every single day. It was long, but it was not healthy. And I'm like, you know what? Let go and let God, like literally. So since the last time I filmed, not including the last video, like it's assumed that it's not including the last video, because it's been a while since, you know, I made YouTube videos and stuff like that, but some things have changed. I got my septum pierced. I don't know if you can see, but best decision I ever made. I was wanting one for like literally years. I finally decided to do it. I will say I am not one that is used to like getting piercings and tattoos and stuff like that, so it did hurt. I would say that the pain was probably the same as like getting my nostril pierced. For me, if you're used to getting piercings, you probably already have your septum done, like, let's be honest. But if you're thinking about it, it's very quick. I will say it's very quick. And the healing process is like so easy. Like literally the easiest piercing I've ever had, easier than my stupid ears. Like literally so much easier than getting my ears pierced. You better bet as soon as the 6-week mark was up, I switched from the silver jewelry that they give you to gold because I'm a gold girl. So if you've been contemplating getting your septum done, I say go for it. Like literally the pain lasted seconds and then the healing process was so easy. And it was just like, I don't know, I felt brave. Because like things like that, like I'm squeamish with things like that. So having done it, I'm like, ooh, I did that. And now I will literally never take it out because I don't want to ever have to do it again. It's fine. It's cute. I love it. I think it's just like, if you know, you know, the nose ring septum combo. If you know, you know. Bought a house. That's like the biggest one. The absolute biggest one. So happy. Finally get to move out of my parents' house. Having your own place is one of the best things you can do for you and your mental health. Since my last video, we got another cat. His name is Arthur, and he's a bitty baby. He's a little tiny bitty baby. And yeah, we have 3 cats, 4 including my childhood cat. I've got a full house, what can I say? So much has happened. I have another nephew, very exciting. All my sisters are having children. We love that. Well, they love that. I ain't having kids, so. I will be the designated cool aunt that they can come to when they're mad at their parents, because I will give them everything that they want within reason, and I get to bring them back at the end of the day. So these flowers are actually turning out really nice. Like at this point, I'm not really doing like the half and half. I just kind of, I'm going into my dippings with the white, and it's kind of like making its own gradient, which is nice. And then I think after, here, let me show you how it's going. So yeah, like it's looking cute, right? So I think that after I'm done, I'm probably gonna go back in and like maybe touch up, I still have to do these last couple, but I'll probably go in and touch up like the edges just to make sure that it's not so like transparent, but like it looks cute. And I'm gonna add leaves too. I definitely wanna add leaves. But yeah, she's in her artist era. No, but like this week I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna film? Don't know what video I'm gonna make. I saw this paint stuff kind of peeking out from under my bed and I'm like, oh, paint with me, that could be cute. I was gonna do like a painting with a twist, but it's 9 a.m. Well, it was 9 a.m. when I started filming and I'm like, let me not. I'm like, let me not do that at 9 a.m. I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but like, I'm like, let me not. And also with the amount of problems that these paints were giving me, I'm glad that I didn't, because like that would have been so frustrating being like tipsy and having to deal with this. From January till April, I watched all of Drag Race. So I'm finally like literally all caught up, which is nice. And I can honestly say like every winner that has happened, I've been like, okay, yeah, I'm okay with. Except for Bianca Del Rio. Like, I'm sorry. I know she has a big fan base, but like, I never really liked her. Like, if we're being honest. And honestly, season 6 was like my least favorite season. Like, if we're being honest, my least favorite season. I wanted Adore to win, but I understand why Bianca Del Rio won. Like, I understand it. And I know that Adore like has her own thing, like she's a musician, like she's like doing stuff like that, like we love that for her. So like, yeah, I understand why Bianca won like over Adore, like obviously, but I'm just not a Bianca girly, you know, I'm just not. And that's okay, we don't have to love every single queen, you know, not every single queen is our forte. Ooh, okay, I just did the last stroke, so let's show. Here are my hyacinths, right? Is that right? Yes, here are my hydrangea. So here are my hydrangeas. She's kind of abstract. It's like the closer you look, it's like, but then like, you know, right here, it's like, ooh. So I have to let this layer dry. I'm gonna dry this layer and then I'm gonna touch up some of the petals just to get like, just to make it look, you know, like real good. So I'll be right back. So this is what we're working with. I'm happy. I don't want to do any more. Sometimes less is more. So I'm not going to overdo it, but I have to look up how the leaves look because we're going to do the leaves next. But I'm so happy that I did the dark background. You really can't see that it's green. It kind of just looks black, but I don't know. That's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want it to be totally black because I didn't want it to come off like gray black. So I'm glad that I added the green, but I am going to look up how to do the leaves and then that'll be the next thing that we'll do. Okay, so I have the color for my leaves. I looked up like the shape of the leaves and it's like triangular, like teardrop shaped. Yeah, it's teardrop shaped. So I think I'm just going to add like a couple base layers of leaves, and then after I put like the base layer, then I'll like add the detail to the leaves, like the texture and dimension, of course. Literally, if you watched my thrift tour, my thrifted home decor tour, take a shot every time I said texture or the word thrifted, like literally you'd be gone. It's actually kind of soothing. Like I understand why people do it. I get it, you know? So this is the leaves so far. Kind of cute. It'll look like even better once I add the next couple layers of the leaves because we're gonna make them look realistic. Nice and realistic. I think I'm gonna finish the first layer of leaves and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is what we have. First layer of leaves done. So I think now we're gonna add like the stem, like the veins of the leaves. What I'm gonna do, I mixed like a little bit darker. I added some of this burnt sienna color, but I'm gonna take a little bit and add like a little bit more burnt sienna. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this like the lines and then kind of blend it out with this color. It'll look good. I don't know what it is, but like I was always decent at like in art class and stuff like that. When it comes to like freehand drawing, I'm not like that good at it, but I can like look at an image and I can like copy it. Not trace it, but I can like look at an image and then like copy it pretty decently. Cause like I know about color theory and I know about like texture and stippling and all those, you know, art terms. It's all in here. I'm pretty decent. All right, now I don't know if you can tell, but I added some like little lines in the middle of the stem. Okay. So I think actually I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that burnt sienna color and I'm gonna define it just like a little bit. I don't have a thinner brush, so this is gonna have to do. It's abstract. You can do anything when it's abstract. Just don't look at it too close. Okay, so this is that. I don't know if I wanna like crisp up the edges or not. Or maybe I'll add just a tiny bit. I don't want to add black, but maybe I'll add a little bit of this like dark brown because I just want like a little bit more definition on the stem for sure. So just like the tiniest bit of brown. I'm gonna add like a little bit of water to my brush to water down this green because you know it's like cottage cheese. I don't want to add too much brown because hydrangea leaves really aren't that dark, but I just want to show like some texture and dimension to the leaves. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna be done messing with it. I'm gonna let this dry and then like we'll do like a final reveal. Alrighty, so final reveal. This is her. It's not bad. Not bad for not being, you know, a professional painter. But yeah, I wanted to use this canvas. I wanted to use the paints. The paints are probably going to be going in the garbage because they literally are not, they're probably like really old and expired, and that's why they were like that. But this is her. Very proud of this. I actually think it might inspire me to paint some more. But this is cute. I think the technique was really cute and the color is cute, and I'm glad that I went with like a dark background. Like I think the dark background just like makes it pop. She's here. She's pretty, but it would be cute to do like purple or like lavender flowers. Maybe that'll be like my next thing, like doing like lavender, because purple is like one of my favorite colors. So maybe we'll do like another paint with me, because I do have another canvas, because this is going to be for my mom. So maybe I'll paint one for myself that I can actually, you know, hang up in my house. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it whenever you watch it the full way through. It like really helps me out a lot. And if you like this video, if you like me, go ahead and like this video and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And while you're clicking the subscribe button, go ahead and press the bell icon. That way you're notified every time that I post. Oh my gosh, that just like came to me like muscle memory. That was like my old outro slogan for my old videos. And my video that I made last time, the like thrift video, I was like trying to do the outro and I'm like, what was it that I said again? But it's all coming back to me now. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.